First time going live here. Let's see how we do. Never done it. Trading USDCAD. Really just looking for this to pull back. I don't know, hopefully somewhere around here. I like that this is closed bullish, so we can maybe get another close and then bullish candle close. Hopefully head up from there. It's a nice big bullish 4-hour candle here. Makes me think that we may continue to move. We had this nice move yesterday and over the night, so I'm thinking that we might continue push up before we have any news that comes out tomorrow. It's not much news today. Guess we'll see. Yeah. So I'd go with USDCAD for this account because I'm in the US and I understand the US economy, and USDCAD's pretty stable, pretty safe. There's not too many big wicks. I don't have to risk very much on each trade. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Might miss the move if it just keeps pushing, but we'll see. Ideally, it'll come back down around here and I could get in. Probably be targeted in about about 24 pips. Stop loss would be this is about 10 pips right here. This yellow line is the weekly open. That's when the weekly candle turned bullish. So if that goes bearish, then I definitely want to be out of the trade at that point. There. If I can show you this screen here. Could have had a trade where you enter in as this high gets broken, anticipating it to keep moving up. The stop loss back in this range down here. But I don't know, I didn't really want to get in up here. I would have preferred it to come back down more before. If I was trading a more volatile pair like gold or something, maybe I would like that, because gold will just push 10, 20, 30 pips sometimes and really quickly. But USD CAD was a little slower, so Ideally, I'd like it to come down a little bit more. Kind of like what it did yesterday. I had this trade yesterday. I could have got in right here when it first moved up, but I decided to waited for it to come up here and pull back down, and I believe I got in once this candle closed here. It's 15-minute. I think I was more looking at the 30-minute more. Yeah, once this 30-minute candle closed up above these ones here, I entered in. I'm going to have my stop loss down into this range, about 10 pips, and then I was targeting this zone on the 4-hour right here. I was trying to get up to here, so close up to that yellow line again. So it was entered in right here. It's targeting about 20. Yeah, right around here, 23 pips. Stop loss was down here, around 10 pips. It actually took a while, didn't reach it up until later in the evening. So I kind of just let that one run. Let me see if I can show you this screen. Show you this one. This is what I'm trading on. This is the MetaTrader 5. Yeah, so I don't know why it doesn't show the close of these ones. Okay, so no, I actually entered around here. Oh, I entered actually when this high got broke. Should have waited till down here, but I didn't. Entered right here. My stop loss down here. And then my take profit was up here. I did 2 entries. One of them closed out. I just closed half of it as this was pulling down, half of my trade. So just to lower my risk, because I didn't like that it rejected so hard and came back down. Probably could have kept it open, clearly, because it worked out. But yeah, but started with $2,500. Just started trading again. I took a few years off. I was trading a few years ago. I wasn't going so well, and decided that I needed to get just more general business knowledge and economic knowledge before I'd start trading. So I actually got a master's in accounting. Learned a lot about business, things like that. So now I'm an auditor and do this. Just started to do this. Just see what I can do. See if I've become a little bit more emotionally stable and understand markets a little bit better now. So figured might as well try it again, see how it goes. Not trading very much. Like you can see, my profit yesterday was only 743. It's because I closed that other trade with a -8, and so the other one was about +15. But I might go a little bit more today. We'll see if this pulls back down. If it doesn't, I probably won't even take a trade. But if this pulls back down, maybe down here, maybe creates a support, I'll enter a trade in. Other than that, I'm just going to wait, see what happens. Kind of boring, I guess, if you're just sitting and waiting. That's why I kind of want to do this live stream, because maybe get a little more interaction with people and get some other ideas, other perspectives. Nobody's going to be joining on this for a while, I'm sure. Since it's my first one, I don't have any subscribers or anything, but hey, we shall see what happens. Maybe I get a few people. who want to find their way in. Doubt it. Just talking to myself right now. It's kind of funny. We'll see. I need to figure out how to get it so I can see the spread on here, not just right here. That's the thing that sucks, is I'm on a spread only account. It says not trade very high volumes, so I just didn't think it made sense to do the commission account. But it kind of sucks when you have to have a 3-pip spread, and so you don't, if you want to get into a trade right now, it automatically puts you at this number. So I'm 3 pips behind right away. So I need to get that back, and then when you sell it, that's when they charge you the spread. Let's see, you can kind of see it here. These are my trades yesterday, my first ones on this account. See, as you get out, that's when I get they charge you for the spread. So, I mean, $2 is a decent amount when you're only trading this small lot sizes. You know, it's $4. You know, times that by 10, that'd be $40. So once I get this account, well, if I do, hopefully I do, once I get that up, I'll probably switch to a commission account. We shall see. Ooh, that's ugly. This USDCAD looks better than that right now. Jeez. I used to trade gold. I decided to stay away from that because in the past, I mean, it moves a lot and you can have some nice quick profits, but since it moves so much, then you're also have the problem of higher risk. You know, your stop loss can't really be 10 pips. It has to be 20, 30 pips. So you got to risk more. There's big wicks, whipsaws. So I decided to go with a little bit more stable pair this time around. Yeah, so now we're just waiting. You get some music going on here. I don't. Anybody know how to do that? I wish. Well, nobody's watching, but I need to figure all that out. I just kind of randomly decided to do this with no planning or anything. So that's why I kind of look a little rough. I just kind of got nothing in the background going on. I was just kind of out of a whim. I decided to do this because I was kind of bored just sitting at staring at the screen. But hopefully, if I keep doing this, I'll get some viewers and maybe I can help teach some people what I've learned over the years. Yeah, done a lot of studying. Getting my master's in accounting, it really helped. You learn a lot about economics and about business. I took some MBA class as well as doing it in investment class that actually had foreign currency as one of the chapters. So that was pretty interesting to read about that. It was more from a business perspective and how they can manage their risk when they're, they're a global, if you're a global business and you're doing business in different currencies, you can lose money in certain transactions because, if your currency goes up or down, you can lose money. And I'm pretty sure I saw this in the chapter. They're using Microsoft as an example, and Microsoft one year had like a loss of 180 million or something because of currency translations, which is pretty crazy, quite significant. So if you could figure out ways to mitigate that and hedge against that when you're have all these different currencies that your company is using. Yeah. Sometimes while I wait for my trades to go, so I don't just stare at the charts and get anxious, I'll do some drawings. This is a little hawk. Kind of keeps your mind off the charts a little bit. You know, if you already made my plan of what I'm gonna do, so there's not really much of a point for me just to stare at it and tempt me. Like when there's this wick up right here, for example, you know, like in the past, I would have been really tempted to enter this trade right away as that wicked up right there. Which, I mean, it really wouldn't be the worst plan, you know, once this high gets broken to do it. But this 4-hour candle just started here. And to me, it makes sense for there to be a bigger wick here down somewhere into this area, at least 10 more pips down. And then on a smaller time frame, you know, that would be like right around here. And so I would want to see this, what's happening right here, this support that's formed right here. I would want that to be down here, so then I could enter just a little bit better trade, since then you can just get a better entry. Then like if you got in down here and it comes back up here, you're already plus 8 pips, and then your stop loss can, you know, only be 10 pips. But if I get in up here, if I get in all the way up here, which is as high as broken with the spread, I'd be all the way up at like 8.1, 8.2 would be where I would have entered. So my stop loss had to be more like 18 pips, which I just don't really want to do. This daily candle's already moved quite a bit, but I like it. I think it will pull down more, but you know, might not. Markets don't just move in straight lines, so it's one thing you really got to remember is that the markets don't just move up constantly. See how much up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down. So gotta be aware of that. It seems kind of obvious, but you know, you see this move up and you're like, oh, missed the move, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, it's not just going to go straight up, most likely, unless there's some big news coming. Today is pretty low news day. I'm not sure exactly how I can show you multiple screens at once. I'd like to show you the news for today on this other screen. But all there is this manufacturing index at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So 9 a.m. my time. And that's about it for today. And my thought process is, since tomorrow you have the prelim GDP numbers and the unemployment claims tomorrow, and then we got the home sales tomorrow as well, which are all red folder news announcements, which they're predicted not the best numbers. So my thinking is, you know, we're having this push up. We're going to get this push up today, and potentially, if those numbers come out bad, then we'll start to come back down for tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm sure this video quality and sound isn't going to be the best. I'm just using what's on the laptop. I never even planned on doing this today. I just decided why not. So I was trying to look up some maybe live streams that I could watch with people doing USDCAD, and I didn't really see any. A lot of people are just doing gold, because gold's a lot more exciting. It moves like crazy. That's kind of why you get allured to it. You know, it moves 30 pips in 5 minutes, and it seems like, ooh, I can make a lot of money, but you also can lose a lot of money. So you got to keep that in mind. USDCAD, I mean, look at how long it's just taken for this candle to move, what, 5 pips probably? Let's see. 9 pips, 8 pips. You know, this would be like 30 pips on gold. Let's delete this since I don't actually have a trade going. Well, this 30-minute candle did just pushed right up. No wick though. You'd expect there to be some wicks here. So I guess we'll see. My ideal, I think it's going to get up into this area today. So I got all these things on here, but I can kind of show you what they are, even though there's nobody watching. So you see I got this trend line coming up here, and this one lower high, lower high, lower high, higher low, higher low, higher low. It's kind of making this channel here. So as this rejected up, I expected this to continue up, maybe hit around here, make another lower high. And then for tomorrow's news, potentially bad news, then it's going to come back down is kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, I got this trend line here for those, and these other big areas. These are just, big areas where I would expect there to be pretty big rejections. As you can see, rejection here, here. You got all these wicks here in this area, and same with this one. You got rejections here, rejections, rejections. So these just kind of help me know that, okay, if we're in this zone, there could be some pretty big wicks, pretty big rejections, which if you look, we are approaching this zone right now. So, I'm expecting there to be some rejection here, but maybe not. You never know, do you? It's already moved quite a bit. Sheesh. Ahead of the news, 14, 15 pips. So yeah, that trade, if I would have done kind of what I did yesterday and just as this pushed up, if I would have just entered in, as that high is broke, would have had to have a bigger stop loss, but I'd be at like 11, 12 pips, which I kind of want to get 20 pips is kind of my goal. 10 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. So then you don't have to win as many trades if you have the 2-to-1 going on. But my 1.5 is 1 to 1.5 is my minimum that I want to do. So 1-to-1 is fine, but then you got to win a lot of trades and you got to be freaking super accurate. I guess I was just explaining all that on my trading view platform. I wasn't showing you on this one, which this is the one that you can see. Whoops. I don't know how to just switch back and forth between those two. I wonder how you do that. Anybody know? Nobody's here. Why do I keep saying, does anybody know? I don't want to. I just hit end stream every time and then or stop sharing. And it just ends. It doesn't make sense. I know there's a way to switch between tabs. Obviously, I haven't figured this out yet. Let's see. What is this? Well, I guess I'll just do stop sharing and share a different screen then. I wonder if I could just click. Oh, I can just go entire screen, maybe. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. So then now I can just go like this. Let's go. All right, so what I was talking about earlier was that, which you didn't get to see. I was talking about this trend line coming up. Higher lows, lower highs. I'm just making this channel here. So As it bounced here, I was expecting it to come up here before the news tomorrow and then potentially come down if it's bad news. So I got these kind of helped me show like where it's trending. And then I was talking about these bigger zones that I created, like right here. We got these big rejection areas, big rejection wicks around here. A lot of them right here over this last month, around here. So just to give me an idea of when we're getting into zones that there could be potential rejections of, which I was saying we're into that right now. There's a little rejection coming on right now. Not much, but what I'm really hoping for is that we get a bigger pullback down here so that I can get a better entry. News is in 20 minutes. It's not the biggest news. So it's orange folder news on Ford's factory. I can show you that now. So the manufacturing index. And otherwise, there's not too much. I'm sure these speakers are going to talk about keeping interest rates higher for longer, which is good for the USD. You know, as interest rates are higher, that means the free market rate that people can get on returns, which would be bonds, U.S. bonds, is higher. So as those bonds and those free market rates are higher, people can make more money on those type of investments, which is going to be good for the U.S. dollar. As the interest rates go down, people are going to be taking their money out of things like those bonds, and they're going to be taking their money out of the U.S. market where they can get a higher rate and going to go put them in other things like stocks and things like that. Or they'll go find another country with higher rates and get those bonds or whatever they're offering with the higher rates. But I was talking about tomorrow, we have some bigger news. So they're not expecting very good numbers. So they're actually expecting more unemployment claims, 1.2%, which that's nothing spectacular. So I'm kind of thinking that we're getting this push up tomorrow in anticipation of tomorrow's news to come for push further down. Pending home sales is supposed to be not very good, but honestly, I don't know. I feel like it'll be better than that. At least how I'm seeing it where I am, which is in Minnesota. There's plenty of home sales going on. It's hard to find homes, but they are really expensive, so people are starting to slow down, especially since the rates are so high. Dang, we're freaking pushing up. Wow. This thing's just a monster. That's where I wanted to go, is up to here, and it's already almost there. So might have missed a trade for today. What do you do? I didn't want to just jump in. Look at, there's no freaking wick here. Just blast off. And that wouldn't have worked. If I waited for that high, it could have worked if I entered in as this one was broken, this little red guy. That could have worked out a little bit better, but it'd still only be at 10, 12 pips. You know, say if it pulled down first to here and I could enter in down here, and then it came up to here, I'd be at closer to 20 pips, and that's more what I'm looking for. But let's see what happens. We'll probably trade maybe another hour, see if hour and 20, maybe a little longer. I have these kind of letting me know, like, okay, well, if these break and start trending below here, might be a little bit bigger move, might risk a little bit more. Same with this, if it breaks up here and starts trending up here, I'd do a little bit bigger trade, a little bit more risk. Yeah, I can break down other pairs, I guess, if people, no people are watching, but maybe if people are rewatching this, maybe Let's see what's going on. Gold is just crazy. I just can't believe it's so high right now. It's just been trending like crazy. But let's see, gold. Here would be that big rejection area that I would make sure to highlight. Same with down here. These are the weekly. Trading in this range for a while. This one rejected, comes up. This one closed. This one finally closed up above that range, this weekly candle. That would be a good indicator that we're probably going to have a nice move, and we did. So once this one closed bearish, this one closed bullish with this wick, I would have been, once this one closed bullish like that, I would have kind of wanted to go down on the daily time frame, for example, and see if I can find an entry. Looks like right around here would have been good call to push up. 4 hour, waiting for get some confirmations of higher lows. Entering maybe one of these for a 4 hour type trade, but I mean, you can trade gold just scalping really easily. I feel, well, not easy, it's really hard, but you can get the moves 20 pips really quickly. On the smaller time frame here, got this going up. They got broke here. It's just retested now. So I mean, I'm gonna say that as this rejects this, once this turns bearish, I could see it coming down at least to here, maybe even down to here, which doesn't look like a lot, but it is a lot. I mean, right to here is already 50 pips. It's crazy. But you'd have to risk all the way up here, which is a lot of pips right there. It's 90 pips. So would you really want to risk 90 pips, try to get 50, and you'd have to target down here to get 100 pips. Or you'd have to go on a smaller time frame and see what's going on. This rejected close. I mean, you could enter on this close, target down here for 30 pips. But look at how big that is. So you wouldn't want to have that going. You'd have to anticipate that it would be coming down further, which I don't know. It's not ideal to me. You'd have to almost go down on the 5-minute chart and see what you can do on the 5-minute chart. But still talking. It's just crazy. 50 pips and affecting 5 minutes. Risky, man. Real risky. Especially if you're new. Especially for me, I haven't traded in 3 years. So, but gold's fun. So the USD is pushing Dixie. So it's kind of right in line with USDCAD right now. No rejections though. Just straight up. Pretty nice. Down here would have been great. Might have waited too long today. It's already almost 9 o'clock. Doesn't look like we're going to get much opportunity to get in, but this is that weekly rejection area, so I'm still thinking it's going to reject down, come down lower. I mean, usually it doesn't just go straight up. Usually there's some candles that come down. I mean, look at up, down, like I was saying, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You kind of expect some more of a pullback. I mean, there hasn't been any huge news or anything. I guess they're just pricing in higher interest rates for longer, potentially right now, and they're getting ready for the sell-off tomorrow with the bad news potentially as well, or the good news where it just going to keep pushing up. But I really think we're going to get up here, and then tomorrow the news is going to come out and it's going to come back down. So tomorrow might be the day for me to get a trade in. Thursdays are usually pretty solid trading days. Wednesdays are pretty good too. I'd say Wednesdays and Thursdays are my favorite trading days. Seems to be the most volume in the market. If I'm going to keep streaming, I need to get some sort of little sign back here or something. Maybe have it say daddy. Go to the bathroom quick. It's not my bed. It's my guest room. So I'm letting you guys see my actual bed. That's where the magic happens. So never even slept in that bed. I think 2 people have. My mom and my uncle. No viewers yet? Man. Obviously, I'm not going to get viewers, I guess. I don't even have a subscriber. My first video ever. Be nice for someone to be on here so I could get some idea of what they want me to talk about. I'm not sure what people want to know. I guess that's what I wanted to know potentially is just trade ideas and learning risk management. People say that, like the buzzword risk management, but I never understood what that really meant. What does it even mean, risk management? I guess it just means being comfortable with how much money you're putting on the line. Knowing that, yes, you can have this amount of profit, but there's also this much you can lose. You need to be comfortable with that. You need to have it be so that when you do lose, you don't lose as much as when you win. So like a risk to reward of 1 to 2, you're going to lose. When you lose, it's going to be half of what you win, and you need to be consistent with, how you're going to be trading. So that's the drawing that I was doing. But here, I'll show you guys this thing here. So I kind of just made this Excel spreadsheet here to help me with, what I want to risk and for these trades. So $2,500 balance, 5% risk would be $125, and so on and so forth. So for my account, I have a minimum margin requirement. So I wanted to make sure I knew that. So if I'm going in 0.5, I need at least $1,000. So I have it set up so that each risk amount is shown, the lot size. And this is how many pips I would need to get 5%. Well, this is my stop loss that I would need to manage my risk at only a 5% loss. And it goes down to 1 lot. So obviously, if you're doing less of a lot size, you're going to have a larger amount of pips to get you to your stop loss. So that's why it's only 12.5 pips if you're doing a big lot size. And the take profits here if I want to, I did this take profit at 1 to 1.5, so I know that that's the minimum take profit that I'm going to want to get. Hopefully more. And I highlighted these ones because at 0.4 at 2% risk, stop loss of 12.5, which is reasonable, and to have a 1 to 1.5, I have to get 18.8 pips. But this doesn't really. I was trying to calculate it with its spread. I haven't got the spread in there yet. It's a little bit harder for me to visualize that, so I just kind of have this there. These are the potential spreads that I'll have. So really, if I wanted 18.8 pips, it's going to be more like 21.8 pips, but because that's my typical spread right now is 3, which is a little bit more than I would like. But anyways, so you can see if I go 0.5, and I want to risk 4% on the trade, my stop loss needs to be 20 pips. And to get a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio at a 4% risk, I would need to get 30 pips for my take profit, and so on and so forth. It's just kind of nice to be able to visualize this, just so you can know before you take a trade, like what exactly you're going to do. That's huge. Knowing exactly what you're going to do before you. Ooh, see, look, we're getting our little pullback now. Nice. I'd like to come further. We'll see. See, this zone, big rejection zone. It's, like I said, in the past, I'm like, oh, it's going up right here, and just buy right here, and then you get into the zone and it rejects right down. Then you start shitting your pants. Like, oh my god, man, now I'm in drawdown, and I just had profits, and oh my gosh, and then you just start getting all flustered and making bad decisions, entering another trade, but then it pulls down even further, then you lose even more. I've been there. That's why I'm just trying to be calm now and just waiting for what I want to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then I just don't enter a trade. It's pretty simple. It doesn't need to get complicated. So see that? Could be the move for the day already, but I don't know. Usually CAD, of what I've been seeing, is that it has these moves and it pulls back and then it trends further for the rest of the day. Just a lot slower. Like yesterday, had this move, rejection, and then started to slowly creep around, creep up here, slowly creep up throughout the day and into the evening to get up to here. So I kind of be expecting that same type of thing, even though this move is a little bit bigger. This was at 3 in the morning my time, so definitely wasn't awake yet. I didn't wake up till 5, went to the gym, and then got onto the charts around 7 a.m. my time. So I've been here for a couple hours. Didn't really feel comfortable entering the trade when I got to the charts, which was right here. Yeah, right here. Even though it did come down, it didn't come down very much. I wanted it to come down a little bit more. I was kind of being a little too picky. That's for sure. I'm being too picky for sure. Because it did reject, come back down, started here. Then I was like, well, it's rejecting, so maybe I'll wait for it to break this, and then come back down. So I didn't want to enter here yet because it already rejected there. Didn't really want to enter in this zone because it was rejecting here. So I was like, well, let's just wait till this closes up, and then it comes down, and then it creates a support. But it didn't come down very much. I wanted it to come down here more. So I'm being pretty picky because I don't really care. I don't need to make money doing this. It's just, I would like to make money doing this, and it'd be very nice to make money doing this. It's just not needed, so I'm not super stressed out or worried about entering a trade. I want things to be how I want them to be, and if they're not, then I just won't enter a trade. Very simple. Or you get people to view your live streams. Anybody know? Hello, anybody? Anybody home? Anybody home? Answer me. Hourly's about to close. Look at that rejection. Let's get another hourly candle close down here, and then boom. Yeah, you guys saw that little drawing guy? Let's see. Just started drawing. It's not too bad. The body's way too small, though. I didn't get that proportion right. But that's the Iowa Hawkeye. Iowa cockeye. Big cock guy. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Come back down here, make a support, then I can buy. Yay. We shall see. Da, 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 da. What's Goldilocks doing? See, if you would have done that trade, your buffer freaking sold it here, you'd have been shitting your pants. Up and down, 50 pips, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom, ba pow. Dixie's having a pullback too. Maybe USCAD will follow. One thing I sometimes will look at is the oil, because CAD's pretty. That's how they make that money. Oil, commodities. But I mean, this 30-minute candle look like? Still pretty nice, big bullish one. So this is what I want to see. I want to see a nice 30-minute candle come down around here. That would be nice. Maybe even a couple of them. If I get a couple of 30-minute candles and then a 30-minute close bullish to continue up the rest of the day, it would be nice. But if I get a nice 30-minute candle close bearish, and then, which would be two more 15-minute candles, and then a 15-minute candle bullish candle to close down here, then I could say, okay, we're definitely going to reach this high again and potentially keep pushing up. And then our stop loss would be down into this range right here, probably 11 pips with I'll be targeting right around here, 25 pips. We shall see. But probably won't give me what I want. It's just the way it goes. The market does what the market does. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Definitely have to look at what's going on with the news. I've heard people not even looking at this stuff, and it's just crazy. At least look at the Forex factory. I mean, it's so easy. Just look at the calendar. You see red, okay. You know something might happen. Enter a trade, and you don't know that's going to happen, and guess what? You're going to get fucked in the ass. Oops. I don't know if I'm supposed to swear in here. legs today in the gym, working rubber legs. Should get a hat on so you guys don't see my crazy hair. Don't know who you guys are. There's nobody watching. Keep doing that. Let's get it. Let's get it, USCAD. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Well, should I do a different drawing? This one's about done. It's got some shading to do. Just took up drawing this year. Just thought it'd be good to get some creativity going in my brain. I'm always so analytical. What you know about it? My million viewers. Never really thought I'd do this YouTube thing, but I mean, it'd be nice to get some people on here. We can chat and stuff and have more of a community with your. So I don't want to pay for anybody's stupid groups just to have that. I mean, I know it's useful for people and it's a good idea, but I just don't think I need to pay for that. I've already paid for a mentorship once, the Forex family with Ted. That was like $300. It was just a one-time payment, and there's a lot of good resources that he had in there, and that's kind of where I've learned it from. So I'm not going to pay anything else ever again. Also, a good one to do is some free knowledge would be Roger Banks. He's pretty good. He's a really good trader, freaking crazy good trader. Not the best fundamental stuff, but this guy's better fundamental, capital hungry. Jeev, I think these guys were both in the Forex family and they kind of started their own thing. This guy's got a lot of really good fundamental stuff. A lot of really good stuff. Fundamentals. People don't think you need them, but why wouldn't you know fundamentals? If you don't know economics and how things are moving, then that's. Oh, did it pump back up? Oh, no. Ken Chigbo, that guy, I don't know how to say his name, but he's pretty good too. Let's see, Ken. He's pretty good fundamentals. This guy. Whoa. Settle down there, Ken. Ah, what? It's not doing what I want to do. This is what I want it to do right here. Let's see. Make a little candle here. And then another one here. And then here. Oh, don't need that one. And then I could buy in down here. And my stop loss be right there. And then target up to break this, continue up for the day. Up into this area that I was showing, this rejection area right here, potentially. Yeah, probably 20 pips would be good. 20 pips. Can you guys hear me? This is what we want to see. Doon, 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 boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada pow. Can I move this? Move over here, mister. No, over here. This guy needs to move too. CR to the charts. A little rusty. Need some wicks. How do I make the wicks? Little tiny wicks. Tiny wicky dick. I mean, if this closes bullish, it's, I'd say could be an opportunity for a buy, I suppose. But I don't know. This rejection here, and it's already gone up so much. Not that much, but it's USDCAD. So, I mean, 25 pips is like 150 pips on gold. So, we'll see. Guess it's probably kind of boring if I don't make a trade for people watching, but whatever. Nobody's watching, but if you could rewatch this or something I'm talking about, come on. I need to get one of my friends to join in here and trade with us. Talk to get. I know a couple people who trade, but I don't know how good they are, I guess. Oh, whoa. I mean, I like this. That just came down, and if this closes bullish. But I don't want to get into something like this where, closes bullish, comes right back down. But this didn't move quite as much, and it still had a nice pullback. So I really expected a little bit better pullback here. I mean, what did it pull back? Like 5-6 pips? I mean, I like it to pull back 10 pips on here. Don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to have to end this soon and start my day. Get some work done. Done. 59 degrees and sunny. Is that right? Hey, get out of here. Let's see. Yep, that is right. Should go golf today. Shit. 70 and sunny. Might have to. We got tea time tomorrow. Almost been an hour already of me talking to myself. Sheesh. Guess it's more fun to talk to yourself than just sit here and stare at the charts. I guess I'll just keep doing this stream until somebody somehow measles onto it. Weasels. Well, we're getting a 15-minute bullish. You could buy it here. But I don't want to. It's already gone so much. high right there. I'd rather just wait till tomorrow than to do that. Yeah. This could be the higher low even, you know. But I'm thinking more around right here. 1.3714. This is where I was expecting it to go to that 1.370. Got pretty close to that. Pretty darn close. Close. Hear me? Wonder how good this video and voice recorder is, since it's just on my laptop. I might have to get some fancier technology if I keep doing this streaming crap. See, this one didn't even break this high. Well, I guess hour just started, but it did have a nice little wick, I guess. So it still could break the high and continue up. Didn't break the low, which I guess is a good sign. But I said what I want to see, and I not see it. But this closed a little higher than those. This just came right down, formed a little wick. Could buy it as this flips bullish. Continue up. I would just go sideways here now. And then pull back down first, and then it's going to be too late. I'm not going to trade that late in the day. But there's some volume that comes in around 11 a.m. my time, or Eastern time, 10 a.m. my time. I think that's when London closes, so times there's little pushes. Like, let's see, what did it do at that time yesterday? 10 a.m. Let's see. Wait, yeah, this is yesterday. No, it's today. Tuesday. That's too late. Oh yeah, 15 minutes. Jeez. All right, Tuesday. Went up 9. That's right now. Then it started to pull back. 11 a.m. right here. After 11 a.m. it started to come back up. So there's sometimes a little volume push around that time. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why I did that. Can I like my own stream? Like, oop. Well, maybe once it's done, I can. Have to be done soon. Get some work done. This is not really working out so well. Is it? Here we go. Breaking the high. Turn bullish. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Go, 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 go. Blast off. Oh. It's going to struggle here. It's a big rejection area, like I said. Rejection area, rejection. Just pull up all the way up, but it's still rejected in there. So this one's going to probably pull back down, have a wick here. This daily candle looks like. And that might be it for the day. And tomorrow I'll pull down, maybe, or actually maybe pull up. Bad news comes out, boom, come back down. Come back down for the rodeo. Hungry. I have to have a mid-morning snack. Got some auditing stuff to read maybe today. We'll see. I think we'll get the push here. Enter this trade. 10 pip stop loss. 10 pip take profit. It's a 3 pip spread. Gotta remember that if you're going for 10 pips, you got a 3 pip spread. I mean, used to do that stupid stuff. Maybe I should start a new drawing. What should I draw? Oh, here we go. Did pull back tiny bit. Create a support. Boom. Continue up. May happen. Would have liked to see it on a 30-minute though. Did not see it. Could have waited for this wick, and as this turned bullish, enter in for this wick fill, but it's only 7 pips. But I mean, I think it should keep going up more. And get 15 pips. Maybe your stop loss really tight right here below this wick, or just to keep pushing. 3, 4, 5 pip stop loss and 10 pip take profit. It won't be that bad with the 3 pip spread. It won't be that bad with if you did it like that. But I have to trade on forex.com because I'm in the US. I don't have to, but you're supposed to trade on a regulated broker for the US. I mean, you can use Bitcoin and go on these other offshore brokerages and stuff, but technically you're not supposed to. So you don't get very much leverage with them, and the spread isn't the best. But 3 pip spread isn't the worst, I guess. I've seen worse. Here we go. Why is it way up here? I want it to be right in the middle. Let's see if you would have done this. 8, 9, 3 pips. You would have entered in up here. 7 pips. Some pippies. Pipping like my daddy. Got a pip like my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Is that news about to come out yet? Sheesh. Let's see. 0. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Expecting -6. Maybe it will push. Will push. This is where I probably should have just entered this trade here. Could have gotten 15 pips. But that's right when I got on. I didn't want to just enter a trade right when I looked at the charts, even though I was expecting it to continue beforehand. There it goes, rejecting that area again. What should I draw? Should do an animal again, like a tiger. Tigre. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Ooh, that one's cool. Do this basic one. This one's cool. Maybe I'll do this one. I get this bigger. Oh, jeez, stupid. Tigers. And I'll move this out of your way, people. Potential people. Tigre. El Tigre. This tiger looks so calm, just chilling. I don't think I'm gonna get a trade today. Oh, 6 too wide. Oh, shoot. I already messed up. think so. Don't think so. Not today. Not today. No trade for me today, doesn't look like. Would have been down here. Would have been my only chance. My only chance to trade like a tiger. Hungry, guys. I'm hungry. Go get a snack. With a protein shake. And have protein after the gym. A couple hundred calories. A little something. Not as exciting as gold, huh? Yeah, gold didn't do shit today either. Nothing's going on today. Excuse me. Ooh, 1 minute earlier. Wow, so cool. That's crazy. Gold costs how much? 1 ounce costs this much money. That's insane. 1 stinking ounce. You can get a gallon of milk for like $3. I actually don't even know how much it costs right now, but something probably like that. Actually gives you some nutrition. Except gold, though, isn't a bad thing to have a reserve of some solid gold in your safe, just in case. It's the only currency that's been around for thousands of years. US dollar definitely hasn't. You can't just print gold. But they could probably make them in the lab one day, like they could make diamonds in the lab. Which I don't know how diamonds are still worth anything if you can just make them in a lab. Although I'm sure it's really expensive to make them. We got the Dixie Chicks. Yeah, nice push on the Dickie. Makes sense. A little Bitcoin, guys, huh? Trade some Bitcoin. Get some really big risk there. Freaking thing moves even more than gold. Sheesh. 300 pips just like that. Silver. I'll stick to the low risk one. No trade for me today. See, if you would have bought right here, you'd be freaking already going in drawdown. Up at the top of the move. Done that before. That's not smart. No, not smart at all. No, not smart. Got a viewer. Whoa. Oh. Well, a little late. I'm not going to be trading much longer, I don't think. I was hoping for a better pullback right here. Now it's finally starting here, which there's still some time, but this pulls back here, creates support, could get in. So it's a little late in the day now, and would have been better down here as I created this support to keep pushing up into this zone. I could have got 15 pips, but didn't enter that one. It was right when I was coming to the charts, so I didn't really want to hop in right away without looking at it a little bit more. But maybe. Maybe, baby. He'll probably pull back and just paddle around for the rest of the day. We'll see. Starting to be on the stream a little too long. We gotta get stuff done today. We'll see. We shall see. It looks really nice, maybe, but if it gets down to here, it creates support down here, maybe, but it's going to take a while. That will take a little bit of time. Take the pullback trade. Once it closes down here. That would not be smart, though, in my opinion. Man, if we could just come down here. Pitter paddling. Like this ugly nonsense. But like I said yesterday, it pitter pattered and then didn't start moving until 11:45 Central Time. It's 12:45 Eastern. I mean, usually don't like to trade right there in the middle of the day like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Trade today. First session, didn't even get a trade in. Man, it's lame. All right, well, I guess I'll come back on tomorrow if anybody watches this later. I think it will just go right onto my little account. I don't know, I've never done it, but I'll be in tomorrow, maybe around 7 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Central time, right around New York Open. See if we can get a trade tomorrow. See you guys. Well, okay.